Moth to the flame. Let's figure this out now. Do it. Seriously? You just sit by the thing?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about... And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
This is a serious question.
Vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No.
Jumped in. Yeah.
I discovered an inscription.
Yes. I discovered an inscription.
When I read it aloud, this map appeared.
Clever enchantment.
It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book. But we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
I have a question.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
So how does the like, I mean, if I write a book like Harry Potter, how does it work when I go like I'm like in another country besides Europe that when I write it, or America for that matter? I'll just do this super fast. 1 second, yeah.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as
what he's
trying
been.
too hard.
What's he doing?
I doubt Scrivener would stand for that.
But if I said it was for... Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
What is it, other family?
Oi, can you help me?
Maybe. Seemed like a...
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts.
Very pretty.
Care to have a look at one?
Facial cheek blemish is bothering me. That's away the whole point of that beauty mark. I didn't see that earlier.
Following a Hogwarts treasure? Where do you suggest I search first?
Again, I have to talk to you.
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair
What's that
enough.
person doing in the
Meet me back here if you find anything.
Oh, this is a treasure map. So there's that. There's that. There's that. So we'll use this later. Did it really bother you that much, disembodied voice?
They say herbology is the study of magical and mundane plants. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I'd like to send out.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
That was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Lumos. Accio. Never a dull moment when I...
Oh, my face. It does look quite good, I can't lie. You put on weight, you look like a bully. It works with, like, everybody. Yeah.
Some think Professor Shah is hard to read, but I find her as easy to read as a star chart. She has no patience for time wasting.
It's so much better when it gets done.
Wind up.
That's the last.
Revelio.
Toads will make this much noise.
Just when I think I've learned how to...
The eggs as well. But surely those would come.
It is one day, though.
Professor Weasley.
My mother is so excited for me to come home for the holidays. She's written to me nearly every day. Family out to see.
I thought Professor Black would get Whistler and Dumbledore.
Yeah, so that's the location depicted in the picture. So I'm kind of confused what's going on. The only thing I can think of is it's that thing. It says it was using Lumos.
Lumos.
Makes sense.
Let's
Yeah,
get you back
it's a
to your
moth.
frame, little
Yeah,
moth.
yeah. That Kyoto done too. No, I just forgot the dang thing. Yeah.
I tried a new reversal.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the
How did you
location
not
depicted in the
tell?
painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
I don't think they follow their own rules.
I should have seen that.
If that's the case, then that just turns me into a black girl again. Yeah, the beauty moth was actually probably really attractive. Yeah. Someone's saying it's because you say the other thing. Yeah. No, it's not the issue. We're in China, we're in Asia, we're in Japan, we're in America. It's the binary. I don't know what's happening anymore. We're clones, all of us. I can't win. I can prove we're not in the feral fluid by going to a cold or other location. Just the steps of progression. We just check to make sure they are just not there. My gosh. Tell me they all are like scattered out everywhere like this? How close to that? I'm not doing it. I'm just teleport to that.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Well, gobstones are pretty cool looking on camera. I feel like stealing them. This is just gonna be fast to do with the flu. You gotta do all the walking around now. I haven't discovered that. Damn. Why? I actually do need to go over there. Okay, so why was I the one saying that? And I know I'm not doing my timing and stuff, but the person already knows why they're the one saying it, not me or them. I'm kind of like, yeah, issues. Until it turns into me wondering if it's the same person looking for another person. I'm just dogging you a girl jealous of, like, it's like kind of like the same joke.
Lumos.
It's just them going, that's that, that. Why would you not? Yeah, man, like, you realize. Yeah. Were you just jealous of the black woman body, knowing it's very attractive, and me going,
Revelio.
it's kind of weird here. Kind of.
Lumos.
I don't know why you'd be upset.
I reckon Sebastian did not expect such a sound-defeating defense against the dark.
So what if this character in Harry Potter is actually my quick save on like a real life person? Not me. It's the time paradox value no more. Maybe. Is that why it's not easy to watch on the YouTube? Because Fraisé Malekieth is actually a time paradox Gomo?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
This is beautiful. Ravenclaw Tower is very cool. Can't lie. This feels like the place I'd have gone to. This is actually the place I would have been put in, probably. Little Hufflepuff. Logic. Tell you what you like.
Take it!
Said the
I'd better
fail
keep an
through
eye
there.
on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Look at all those trophies and stuff. Cool, cool.
Do you think they'd actually bring in a Dementor for dark art? I bet all the answers to everything.
I'd better keep an eye on high places.
Snails, yeah. Got that India thing going on. Just wait a second. It almost looks like you look like somebody. I can't do it. Can't win the argument in my head.
Zenobia's gobstones.
I know how to be a girl. Yeah. I know how to be fun. Someone's actually super cool as well. A lot of people are. I'm going. I'm going. Yeah. Well, it's either real life to them until they argue it, but I think a lot of them just go, even, it's like I'm a robot chief. Just, chill out. I'm always a robot chief. Not really. Someone says, yeah. Million. It doesn't look too terribly hard. I have to test these things. Yeah. They didn't know what I had this one. I feel bad not looking at all the paintings.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Burp. That's weird. Christ, I need a girlfriend. Yeah, beautiful girl. Girl. Yeah. I'm going for the crunchy thing with it, yeah. That Beep. Well, it's like most video games in design. Set up to where I get the things I need to get about it real fast. So, what's that? We don't use that flu network just like 2 seconds. Dot.
Mayhap you scallywags have come to witness my valor. I shall... Do not judge a steed by its size, for size, not stature.
Same picture of a ball.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
How far away is she?
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstone.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
What doing? God damn it. All your feminine mannerisms. Feminine. Eyelashes, first off, don't itch. Second off, that's like the only thing you have. The feminine mannerisms. All of them are based on turning somebody's mannerisms into feminine. You mix it with gay, it turns into just that.
Lumos.
Yes, I see. It's a drop format of gay. If it doesn't do gay, it does like a kid-like behavior.
Rebellion.
Just tell me how you put. How did the kid death put up with it? The anime character. Do it to Kona. Do it to Susan. Yeah, do it to the Sudsies. Do it to the others. Yeah.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
I can do it to them all the time, but you're not. Or you are. You're doing worse. Yeah.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Lumos.
It's getting too hot for the apartment. I gotta close the windows or something. I want to point out all the problems with them in this argument, that logic. That person in one logic outright is viewing me like the devil. And at one point literally bargained and ordered with their soul as a giant demonic alien for their safety. Like it makes a world of a difference right there. Huge difference in this. Like, they were literally saying they can't do it with people. They do it with people all the time. Yeah, I said this already. I mean, you either are or you aren't. The actual joke from that is nobody can be, and everybody in this scenario, in the actual real life sense, could not be alive. On that logic alone. Because of the butterfly effect. Butterfly effect. The only one who would be alive in this argument outright is a time paradox, and it would be that guy. If he is. He wants to be that one. Say he's not. We didn't know he's not. Because that's a Chinese man. None of these people can exist in a scenario, that being a thing. I'm okay with it. I'm just saying it's not real, and everybody that is isn't. Like people can prove this all the time, like outright to themselves by getting on like apps, websites. Now, since they will most definitely, you have to test them for the it gene, the meta ghost gene. There's two things immediately, because the literal nature is an it gene. There's going to be one distinction for more than it's like 9 out of 10, more like 9.5 out of 10, or actually outright a alien hybrid. Yeah. I don't know why they do it. I argued in Psycho, but now I'm arguing in just regular. Yeah. Dragon Fountain. Let's go back. But like you can is the actual thing. I'm not stopping you from doing that activity of dating somebody like that. I'm just saying in the actual sense it's impossible. Yeah.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
Or one guy, and it's not me. I'm located in another place.
Revelia.
Oh, so it's the Japanese one. The Japanese version of me. Fantastic. I guess I'm safe, that one mocked me. Yeah. The hell was that?
This stairwell looks promising.
Well, you know, look, I mean, what are you talking about? That's the one. That's obviously him. It's him.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure?
Feel like I'm evil demon. I'm fine with it.
Reparo. Leviosa.
Lumos.
You just check. It makes it totally fail. That means you know exactly which one's which, and it doesn't even bother me which one it is. It's semantic either way. Yeah. This is what was just being mentioned, yeah. Oh, it's the other one. Oh, fantastic.
Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
I had a dream about this.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Yeah. So I could change the cosmetics on these things. She's kind of really cute like that. There's a boat on it. It doesn't look bad. The purple one looks nice though. Yeah. What better? I can't actually believe that. That treasure. If he's the same one, then he's the same one. Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, always you being disembodied, but like I mean, these are things to take into consideration. You already know, then you know. It's a big deal. It's directly involving me, but it's me being the possible problem. See, they can't let them know if they know if they're the problem, because then they know they're the problem. That means you one argument of just being completely irrational at all your actions, and it's just not justified. Right.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Doesn't make any sense. It just sounds like you know, kids handle this type of logic like all the time.
Rebellion.
Even I'm going, I'm barely paying attention, but I'm going, it just sounds like you either don't know, you know. And me to just go, like trying to like atomic pull your ghostly part that's evil. That's what you're going on about. God dang it, my skin walk of demons are growing. Maybe, probably not. Yeah. It's the easiest way to test. It's like super evil. Yeah, I know. It might be me in a time paradox. I'm grabbing it. Just checking. Ah, that means you have to be able to fool Cthulhu. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, every now and then, just to see if I can. It's a giant pile of living Vanta Black in his body. I have to make sure it's not me, so I don't have to listen to this. Ah. Rob. When I own this, I could just dog myself as the other guy. He's also that guy. All three of us were the same guy, pretty much, except that one was a little bit different. For me to be that guy's guy, for me to know it was my guy.
Oh. Find anything yet?
It's a semantic split in logic, yeah.
Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
It's not actually being an evil demon. It's not being an evil demon. I'm sorry, I'm not being an evil demon. It's that simple. But that one's an evil demon. No, not technically at all. It's arguably. And then at least we can classify it's a demon, not a Cthulhu monster. So there's that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm fine with that, but the logic is that one does not, I don't think, classify it. But I could be wrong. And this is actual discussion stuff again. Oh, wow. But you have to go figure it out. I have to get a college degree to be able to tell you if demons outright exist. It's the same logic of me telling you that not only do they exist right now, outright, able to be proven as outright existing. It's like the mathematic term of if they do. Yeah.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Who? No, check this stuff. The Brydian black skeleton. Defense against dog.
Matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell,
end up making a bunch of
handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Dominating like almost all of like
Seems
WB's
isn't
mind.
as secret as it's believed to be.
Yeah. I'm like a master thinker, and I'm thinking about all the stuff that's happening in the real time. Yeah. And how it compares in the atomic style of life. Is that legal for its job? The utility for like all the Illuminati and all that? Like, I mean, it's not like a legal thing. It's like ethical, you know. It's obviously horror time paradox. Yes.
Glad you're back.
Last one's all set.
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Come on.
Luma.
You're better than that.
William. Levioso. Potato.
Act like a winner.
Reparo.
Is that all you got?
Potato. Reparo. Levioso. Even more. Expelliarmus.
Mind the one.
Potato. Stupefy. Luma. Aristomate.
Dude, wow. Potato.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Good one! That's it! That was something. Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
I cannot do this for all eternity.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you, and that you found success in your...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor?
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Lumos.
You go. Right there.
Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hope you're well.
I waited a little bit, and you never really answered. It's the equivalency of saying, "This is my life that I do know," right? For you to say this stuff, which is not outright,
Lumos.
to those things. Lamb says you're in China. Ah, well, even if I'm the one going, as I am the lamb, which is me not being the lamb. Point was, how do you prove that? What do you mean? Okay, so this is all the information I have for all these things to have happened at this point. Until you argue all the stuff before that, which is a different time period, for this to be the time period. For me to go, your argument is that I'm inside the country of China. For me to go, yet again, how do I prove, it's the same as, I want you to prove to me you're not an alien. Well, like, now prove to me you're not an alien. instead of saying I'm in China. So I'm in China, that means we're all in China. Be able to immediately know we're all in China. How can you prove it to me? Well, I can speak Chinese. The answer was, you said I was not in China. I still asked to prove that you would not prove an alien. It would be logic tests. A way of verifying that I could immediately come to these conclusions. I didn't hear much feedback. Well, I can only argue what you argued. Why would I argue for you those things? We're forever at an impasse. But now you have all those other things, like the Pokemon Ghastly, which is a lot of coolness for the conversation. Because it does hit time paradox, hits nexus argument for Rubik's Prime, and all the logics you'll have to do in the undertaking of thinking and thought-tanking all the actual things on the off chance of one of these three, which is 2 out of 3 being me, 1 being this person, and 1 of them being this person who's connected to me. For me to go, for that time paradox to work, it has to create itself from the ultra-evil version to slowly level itself down into regular humanity to create itself as that actual individual. In one argument, it's just them going, it's him. It's me. It's a me. So you argue it as Slug Spider. Yeah. Unless you did stuff that I don't know outright doing. Now, that's mathematics stuff. Like a atomic theory of life on how it fixes the time paradoxes that are time paradoxed.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
Go to the library.
So, shall we proceed?
I'd like that.
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
It always weirds me out that I can see their name without knowing who they are. Yeah. Yeah, has to be a thing.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
No type of emotions. Magic spell. A girl. It covers up my emotions. Not really. Yeah.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sebastian shouldn't be doing that. It reminds me. I should be using the name Sebastian Fishbone more when I do stuff. Like Jason Bourne, Bourne Supremacy. But Sebastian, like Under the Sea Crab. Fishbone, because it's a fish on fire. This is weird. Why do you hang out with this lady? It's almost like I walked through a dream, basically. Either way, I should probably save the video game and get off here. There's not much to go on about, really. It's all good. There's a lot of stuff in the video game that's like extremely cool to go on about. Well, thanks for watching. Have a good one.